here sharing kind of the mompreneurs, and today it's all about kindness, and specifically in the month of October is Bullying Prevention Month, right?
It is.
All right, so how do we do that with what you have here?
So we have lots of mom-owned businesses that have products that are going to inspire kindness, empathy in our children.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so Cardinal Rule Press is actually a publisher of children's literature, high-quality children's literature with messages of hope.
All right.
But they have a clothing line that they sell with these really positive messages on it. So we're telling our kids kindness counts and that your actions speak louder than words. But how cool to put it on a shirt or a coffee mug or a hat and let them see that, let them share that message with other people.
Some great, constant visual, verbal reminders of the way we should be treating other people. That's
Absolutely.
great. Okay, what else?
Yes. All right, so Maria Dismondy books. So Maria is an award-winning author of picture books that empower children with messages of courage, kindness, and empathy. So we love, this is her newest book, The Jelly Donut Difference, and it teaches children about kindness and empathy through a story that they can relate to. So there's no animals, it's real kids, you know, the characters are kids that are struggling with issues that kids will deal with, and teaches how to be kind and show empathy to others.
But if you have a great, welcoming illustrations, the kids don't realize they're getting, and a good story, the kids don't even realize they're getting a lesson in that too,
Absolutely,
right?
yes, we love these books.
Okay.
They're great. Okay, so mantra bands down here. This is not only for preteens and kids, but also for adults. So this is simple, elegant jewelry with an uplifting message. So they have hundreds of different messages that you can get, and then these bracelets can fit pretty much any size. So they adjust, you can just stretch it right out and put it on. So I love these when someone's going through a tough time, or I want my child to have this message, you know, you can do it. This one says, I can and I will.
Nice.
So it's on there, it's kind of discreet, but it's a private.
Even my chunky wrist.
Even your chunky
But it could be discreet, but I also know, what do they call it? Stacking? Is that what you women call it? Stacking.
Yes.
You could get one message at a time, or your child reaches a milestone, or they do something that you're really proud of, a reminder that they did that thing, acted a certain way. You could stack for some really, really, really good intention.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a great gift.
All right. What else?
All right. Carl and I love this brand.
Okay.
Notes to Self socks.
All right.
Positive affirmation socks. So they use phrases such as, I am smart, I am brave. So when you put your socks on in the morning, you look, I'm smart, because it's looking at you this way when you put your shoes on, and it's the last thing you look at night before you go to bed when you take your socks off.
That's terrific.
The subconscious mind remembers the most early in the morning and late at night.
And parents with the best of intentions who may want to, you know, remind their children that they are smart. That they are things. Nothing wrong with a little verbal crutch on the toes.
But it's great for moms, too, or dads, right? You always want to feel good about yourself, and I am smart.
All right, that creeped me out a little bit, the foot all by itself. That's a little... But a foot is the ultimate stocking stuffer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a kind foot.
It's a kind foot. I like that. Okay.
All right. Next we have Craftastic. So kids obviously love to do crafts. But what this group wants to do is they want your children to make crafts and then give it to someone.
Okay.
Nothing better than giving to somebody else and how it makes you feel.
Right.
So kids learn compassion, they develop self-esteem, and everyone becomes happier.
Well, and it's something that they've created, so it's from their mind, it's from their heart, it's from their soul versus just something from their allowance.
And giving is something we want our children to learn.
Sure.
It's an amazing thing to do as an adult, too. That feeling.
The sooner you learn and get comfortable doing that and realize it feels just as good, sometimes better to do that.
To give.
Great.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, last we've got Peaceable Kingdom. And Carly and I, again, our kids love playing these board games. They create award-winning games and gifts that inspire cooperating and they cultivate kindness. So I'm going to show you these. They have these Be Kind tins. So these Be Kinds have little tokens, and you can use for yourself. Let someone come out of a doorway before trying to go through it yourself. So you're being kind, so your kids can look at these tokens and do different acts of kindness daily.
The only problem I have with that is I was in New York City with my family, and my son was holding a subway door open, and no one was taking it from him. No one was relieving. I'm like, dude,
he was too kind.
Dude, this is New York City. You got to let go of this handle sooner or later. But at least I knew, I appreciated the fact that he knew that sort of thing. And actually, this company, Peaceable Kingdom, a few months ago, when Gen Con was in Indy, they were here and they were making quite a buzz with these sorts of things.
Yeah, it is a huge, huge brand, but again, it's games that I want my kids to play.
Awesome. All right. Kindness, not just for the month of October, but year-round.
Absolutely.